Hello and welcome to another Made in China, and today we're going to be taking a look at this. This is a lovely little Bluetooth controller that kind of looks like a Switch. Oh yes it does. But before we take a look at this, what do we get in the box? Let's take a look. So opening up the box, we can see, if we can get it open that is, we can see we've got not a lot really. This is where the controller went. You have an instruction manual on the back, and you have a USB to micro USB cable for charging it. Okay, so how about the device? Well, this is what it looks like. Okay, now you can see why I said it looks like a Switch. The idea is you put your phone in between these two brackets here, and you can do some mobile gaming. Right, so how about the build quality? Well, it certainly doesn't feel as tough as a real Switch, but it is pretty solid. There's no flex in it, and the plastics, while not feeling premium quality, they don't feel cheap. Now, it has a real D-pad on it. Normally these things have 4 separate buttons, but this one actually has a real D-pad on it. And the analog sticks are reasonable, not too bad, and they click in as well, they're clicky. We have a mode button here. We have a select and start button, we have a home button, and we have 4 face buttons here. We also have little LED indicators here to tell us what type of mode we're on, and at the top we've got the trigger buttons, which are just like Switch trigger buttons. They're pretty good. As for the actual device where you hold your phone, that's not too bad either. It feels sturdy, and it has little padded inserts, don't know if you can see here, to stop your phone from getting scratched. So let's put a phone in it and see how it functions. Okay, so as you can see, I've now got the phone in the device, and it is fairly easy to, set up. Now here's a problem: the fingerprint scanner's on the back of the phone. Okay, let's get the phone on first. Okay, and let's put it back inside the case. You can see it fits in really easy. And we will go to options, go to the Bluetooth setting, and there we can see is the device. Now to switch the device on, you just press home. You can see it's lighting up here on the number 1 section. And it's automatically connected. Good stuff. Alright, so we are now connected to the actual controller. Let's get into the games. Now there are various games which we can use with this. So first of all, I want to see a game which is not an official title. This one here. This is Daytona, or Taytona as it's known on this.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
So this arrow will disappear once the game starts. Right, the question is, are we on analog? Turn that down a little bit. Are we on analog or are we on digital? Okay, we're on analog controls, but we can change that by pressing the home button, which will automatically change it into digital controls. Watch this. Okay, now I'm on digital controls. And you'll notice the LED light over here has changed also. So let's change back to analog. See the number 4 has come back on. The LED light there on number 4. So I'm back onto the digital controls. Sorry, I'm back onto the analog controls, I should say. Alright, let's see. Brake is up here. Okay, let's try a different track.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
I've got to say the analog is very responsive.
1, go! And they're underway.
They are actually true analog controls, which is very nice. Actually, this port of Daytona has a couple of different versions. In this newest version, or I think this is the newest version, they've added all the sunlight and stuff to it, and it's kind of messed up the colors. It's horrible. Hopefully this will allow us to use the actual D-pad here and not the analog stick. Okay, the buttons are working. Digital controller is working too. Nice. Lovely. Works perfectly well. Now some people might be thinking, how is the lag? Because lag seems to be the big issue these days. Well, let's take a look. Let's go to this guy here. Alright, I'm going to press jump now. You ready? You watching this? Pressing jump. Now. That is pretty fast. I'm sure you'll agree. Oh, I can use the analog stick too. Now, as for the actual controller itself, it does feel very nice in the hand. It actually feels quite comfortable to hold. In fact, it feels just like a Nintendo Switch. Okay, let's try another game. Yep, works straight away. Okay, new game. Alright, is it analog? Yes, it's analog, and digital controls work well too. Okay, well, never mind the gamer's skills. We know the controller works, and that's what matters. Okay, let's take a look and see if it works with Final Freeway 2.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, we got our acceleration, we got our brakes too. And we have our analog control. It's the best thing you can get to Outrun on Android. It's really nice. There's actually another version of this which is more pixel art orientated, but both of them run silky smooth. Now I've got to say, playing games using this controller is really nice. The games feel extremely natural. They don't feel clunky, they don't feel, like they're not suited to the controller. They feel like playing on a game console. The controller is actually really nice to hold and really nice to use. Okay, so we've seen a couple of different games working with this controller now. But we haven't seen a twin stick shooter, so let's load up a twin stick shooter and get both these thumbsticks going. Here we go. Right, that thumbstick's working. This one doesn't do anything. Right, it's on digital for that, but the thumbstick here. So if we press home, alright, now we've got dual analog. And hopefully the 5 buttons up here. Yes, it is. Alright, we've got some proper twin stick shooting going on. Although I'm not very good at it. No. So there we have it, a look at the Saitake dual analog controller for mobile phones, or pretty much anything. You can also use this on a Switch as well, and it also works on a PC. But in all honesty, it is designed to work with your mobile phone, and it works really well. Of course, not all games will work with this controller because not all games are Bluetooth controller compatible. But yeah, I mean, as a controller goes for playing games on your phone, it's really comfortable. It's got nice grip, easy access to the trigger buttons up at the top. The dual analog controllers work really well. These buttons feel nice, the D-pad is fairly nice. I mean, there's not a lot to complain about really, and it is reasonably priced. So it comes in this switch looking colour, and of course you can also get it in black, as you can see here on the box. Now, I'm going to have some affiliated links in the video description down below. So if you do decide to buy one of these, please click on the links down below. It will help out the channel quite a lot. Okay, well, until next time, keep on gaming and enjoy your games, and hopefully we'll be back with some more great items made in China. Or maybe we'll be back with more junk. Who knows? Until next time, catch you later.